Hello everybody and welcome on into another LEGO Marvel custom set review on my channel. Today we are checking out my Agatha All Along LEGO Marvel display set. As you guys know, every year I do 3 LEGO display sets for the Marvel movies or shows that come out in that year. This year has consisted of the Echo display set, the Deadpool and Wolverine display set, and ending it off for the year, the Agatha All Along display set. So without further ado, let's get on straight into the minifigures, starting off with Agatha Harkness, who was such a crazy fun character to design. Of course, we did get her in the newest LEGO Marvel minifigure series, so for that I used the same face print as it works perfectly and gives her that devious face expression as well as the little cheery wink face on the other side. Of course, I also gave her the Barbara Gordon or the Kate Bishop hairpiece, this time in dark brown, as well as made a brand new torso print for her there in that navy blue with the navy blue dress piece with the white shirt underneath with, of course, her necklace. Of course, the next figure I included really equally shared the spotlight in this series. That, of course, is Teen, also known as Billy Kaplan or Billy Maximoff, or by the end of the show, Wiccan. Now for him, I gave him a brand new hairpiece there in black, which is really just a combination of messy hair pieces there, as well as a brand new face expression showing the eyeshadow beneath the eyes, as well as you can see the eyebrow slit and a worried face expression there. I gave him a pre-existing Lego torso, just looking pretty rugged and beaten down. It is a blue sweater, which does fit his outfit in the show, as well as just some black legs. As an accessory though, I did give him his little notepad that he carries around with all these spells in it. The next figure I included is Rio Vidal, one of the hands down best characters in the series. She was so fun, and I can't wait to see more as she plays such a crucial part in the greater MCU, not trying to spoil anything here. Of course, for her, I gave her the Miss Marvel hairpiece in black, as well as Kate Bishop's face expression from the LEGO Marvel minifigure series 2, as I think that smile kind of looks like the actress herself. I also gave her a brand new torso, which I think turned out perfect, making that green witch kind of vibe there, of course, with the dual molded arms. Looks really nice. As an accessory, I gave her a knife, and she just comes with some plain black legs. And for the final figure in this set, I of course had to include the Potions Witch, Jennifer Kale. Now, she actually turned out a lot better than I thought she would. Of course, I did give her a pre-existing face print, just really changing the skin tone of it, and gave her a brand new torso print, making sure to include all of her jewelry, as well as all the dark pink lines going through the torso to give off her dress, which does look really good incorporated into LEGO. And now here are all the figures lined up right next to each other. And of course, with these sets, I like to make the most iconic part about the show or the movie itself. So without further ado, introducing the main build of the set. This of course is the Witch's Road. And this is what you see when looking at the front of the build. Of course, there are 3 massive willow trees, each littered with dark green and dark blue colors, as well as all throughout the build. You have a couple animals littered around. I will tell you guys more about that in a bit, as well as I did add the translucent color theme of that dark purple, but instead this time I did use the grill piece, which does actually look really good, as well as the LEGO Marvel Collection logo to add it to all of the other ones that you have, and the quote. Of course, this is Not Looking for Right-Minded Witches, as it happens, by, of course, Agatha Harkness. Flipping the set around to its back, we can see that those grail pieces in that translucent purple continue along the back, as well as the backside of the trees are shown. You can also see the face of the owl, as well as a couple more of the plants scattered throughout the build. Also, through the build, I added these little grassy sections to go around the path, which do have these little round tops on them to simulate the kind of cartoony rolling hills kind of style that the path does trail off into, with all the mud and the really swampy aesthetic that it goes for. Of course, zooming on in, we can get a better look at the plants. I did use a bunch of the fern pieces, as I think that really adds to the overgrown style that the build gives off, as well as you can get a better look at those round little dome pieces that I've placed all throughout. The kind of terrain build side of the build itself, as well as you can see the owl and as well a snake, which is a nod to, of course, the Salem Seven, which are the, I guess, primary villain of the show. Of course, the owl being one of the Salem Seven, as well as the snake being another one of them. And zooming on into another section of the build, you can see that I included another one of the Salem Seven in the form of a gray rat, which I think it just adds a couple Easter eggs to the build, as it is a pretty basic build, just being a pathway. As you can see, I did actually do something really cool with the pathway, and that was adding the different color leaves, simulating the different sections of the road. Of course, in the first episode that they focus on with the road, it is a base of blue for the leaves there. So of course I have dark blue, light blue, as well as some pale blues scattered throughout there, which does change into the fiery orange and yellow leaves, as you can see at the end of the path. And just like all of my other Lego Marvel display sets, you can take out the grill pieces on one of the sides and attach these Technic pins in there to attach to all of your other display sets. Of course, this is what it looks like when you do switch them out, nice and clean with the black color still. And of course, the action scene with all of the figures posed on the road. And yes, they do actually fit there with the dress pieces, which I actually thought was very, very nice and something that I really wanted to make work, as I really, really liked the design of the leaves on the road. Of course, underneath the road is really just a dark brown plate, which works in of itself as a dirt path, but I really wanted to add the leaves. Of course, you can see Rio all the way at the back, kind of slowly staying behind just so she can watch everybody, as well as Agatha and Teen at the front, and Jennifer Kale kind of just being annoyed that she has to follow them. But of course, the build would not be complete without the finalized box art. So here you guys have it, set 76924, a part of the Marvel Collection wave of display sets that I've made. Agatha All Along, The Witch's Road. The set comes with 732 pieces, which, yes, are mostly made up of those trees, and is one of my favorite sets that I've built, honestly. It is such an iconic part of Marvel now, especially with how the show ended up and the direction it is willing to go now. But if you guys did enjoy the show, please let me know down below. I thought it was actually really, really good, and surprisingly enough, because I thought really the trailers kind of made it look a little cheesy. Anyways, guys, if you guys did go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, as it shows me what you guys like to see, as well as it pushes me out to more people who may also enjoy this type of content. But anyways, guys, thanks.